Hello, people in YouTube land. This is Sean from Forward Home Enhancements. We are a local roofing and decking contractor, well, local to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And today I wanted to update homeowners, DIYers, or even contractors that are new in the industry about Simpson strong tie timber screws. These are exterior grade timber screws, and if you're more familiar with a headlock, it's just like a beefier version of a headlock. You see these guys here. Well, when you install your carrier beam for a deck, you see this guy here, the thing that's holding up the deck, right? A lot of people will just fasten this 2-ply beam together with some deck screws, or even shoot it together with a couple of 16 pennies, or even 8s in some instances. So what we do is every 16 inches, starting out on the end here, we put 3. And how we measure down to do that, so we'll come across, whatever. Now we go to here, and I take my speed square and I put it up on this is my 16-inch mark right here. I move my speed square over to it. I take my pencil and make a mark at 1.5 inches, one at 4.5 inches, and then I flip the square over, put it back on, and make another one at 1.5 inches. Now this is a 2x10 2-ply beam on 6x6s. Now at the intersections where the beam attaches to the post, I'll also put fasteners in there, probably 5/8 carriage bolts to fasten the beam to the post. Now these are a necessary element in a carrier beam. Putting these in here make your beam substantially stronger than if you would just shoot it with nails. If you don't believe me, contact an engineer or an architect. They'll let you know. So I like to, if I can, put them on the back side of the beam instead of the front side, considering these screws are one directional, like meaning you don't have to screw them from both sides. You only have to screw from one side. So I picked this side so there's not a bunch of fasteners looking at the client. And so sometimes you have to crawl up underneath the deck to make it happen. But I'm going to try to make a series of videos of things that could be interesting or helpful to people, as I try to do. Another thing is the piers. Here in Pittsburgh, well, we have a frost line. I think it's at 34 inches, but all of our deck footers have to be dug to 36 inches. So at Forward Home Enhancements, our deck, our footer schematic looks something like this. So say here would account for the pier, and then like so. Oh, sorry. This, I have never drawn and looked at the camera at the same time. So I'll try to do it like this. Here we go. Like this, and then like this. So when we submit a drawing to the township, it looks something like so. So right here is going to be 9 to 12 inches of concrete, depending on deck size. And then we taper this right here, so when water does come down through the ground, it hits this guy and rolls this way. And then this is going to be a 12-inch tube, and that's going to be poured up above grade. We're going to bring it above grade. But so what we do is we leave our post, say about 10 inches underground. We'll call that 10, right? Underground. And then we set our post on either with a wet post base or a standoff post base. We fasten it to the concrete, and then the post continues the rest of the way out, right? The way it is now, how you see it. Then from there, after this post is set on the post base, we pour concrete up around it and kind of taper the concrete off. This is going to prevent the post from being able to rot. And if we ever cut the post and put it into the ground, we field treat the bottom of it too on the cut end. I hope that this video helped somebody, or maybe inform somebody that didn't know that Simpson strong ties or exterior grade headlocks are an essential part to a carrier beam in a deck. Thanks for watching.